Welcome to this new video. We all know that Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in December 1941, which pushed the United States to enter World War II. But imagine if Japan didn't just stop at bombing and instead decided to launch a direct invasion of the American West Coast. What would have happened? And could cities like Los Angeles or San Francisco have fallen into the hands of the Japanese army? At that time, the Imperial Japanese Navy was one of the strongest naval powers in the world. It possessed massive aircraft carriers, powerful battleships, and advanced submarines. But on the land side, it faced a big problem. Japan did not have the logistical capacity to transport more than 50 to 100,000 soldiers across the Pacific Ocean, over a distance of more than 8,000 kilometers. And without stable supply lines, any invasion was doomed to problems from day one. As for the United States, before entering the war, its ground army was relatively small compared to the armies of Europe. But it possessed something far more important: enormous industrial capacity. On the West Coast, there was limited defense, National Guard forces, some aircraft, and a few naval units. But once attacked, America would be able to recruit millions of soldiers and mobilize its war factories at an unmatched speed. Let's imagine the scene. Japanese fleets sail towards California and begin an attack on the city of San Francisco. Thanks to the air and naval surprise, the Japanese might succeed in landing forces and seizing some positions. The port could fall, and perhaps some government buildings would be occupied, while the United States would be shocked by the presence of enemy forces on its soil. But here the problems begin. The supply lines are too long and easy to cut. The US Navy would recover quickly and begin attacking Japanese ships. The American people would be fully mobilized to defend their land. Every passing day would mean that Japanese forces would be besieged and cut off from supplies. Within just a few months, the invasion would turn into a disaster. The Japanese might succeed in leaving a strong psychological impact, but it would be impossible for them to hold any American land for long. In the end, the invasion of the West Coast was strategically impossible. The most Japan could have achieved was the occupation of a city for a short period, before its forces were crushed under American industrial and military power. And instead of weakening the United States, the invasion might have accelerated Japan's defeat even more than what actually happened. So, what if Japan had invaded the West Coast? The answer: maybe the invasion was possible on paper, but it would never have lasted. Now, the question is for you. In your opinion, if the Japanese had succeeded in controlling an American city for a few months, would that have changed the course of World War II?